Today at the White House, number 18, Sam, Wall Street Journal headline, the opposition leader, who the president has said nice things about from Venezuela, but not endorsed her or new elections. She leaves the White House, according to the Wall Street Journal, Machado, with little to show. Venezuelans opposition leader had hoped to shore up support, while Trump has shown a willingness to work with the regime. And of course, as we talked about last night, the president had a very friendly phone call, by all accounts, including his own, with the current leader of the country. So let's Polymarket this question. Well, actually, first, let's look at Machado. Here's some video of her as she's leaving the White House. Fox News is reporting she did give the president her Nobel Peace Prize. Let's see what she had to say about that as she left. Number 19, please.
Your meeting with the president. Did you give him the Nobel Peace Prize?
No response for her. Some of her supporters, including some members of Congress, who would like to see the president embrace her more strongly. And there you see her with Dick Durbin and some other members of Congress, Jeanne Shaheen. We're disappointed that there was no public event with her and the president, and not clear where things stand there. Here's what Polymarket bettors say about regime in Venezuela. Who will be the leader of Venezuela at the end of the year? Number 20. Here you go. Delcy Rodriguez, the woman who's currently leading the government, who was Maduro's deputy, 54%. It's been pretty stable since the Polymarket event went up. Machado, only 19%. Gonzalez, who actually was the winner of the previous election a couple years ago, and then Maduro, 5.7. Jessica, who do you think will be the leader of Venezuela at the end of this year?
I don't know. I think it's interesting that 5.7 people think Maduro's going back.
Yeah.
That feels wild to me.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know, because I'm not certain that we know exactly how much Delcy is going to do in response to the Secretary of State's, big 3-point plan that he's outlined for the country. I think we have to know if Rodriguez is going to commit to working with the United States, commit to no more drugs coming to the United States, commit to stabilizing the economy, opening it up for U.S. and Western business and trade, to have some sort of national reconciliation and rebuilt. If Delcy is able to do that and there's a path for it, then sure, I think that makes a lot of sense. But it just feels so early to know that answer. And I don't think it's clear. So I think I'd actually have a hard time placing a bet. If I was logged into my Polymarket account tonight, I probably would wait a few days to see what happens.
Or maybe just put $5 on Maduro, and maybe like the 92-year-old judge could fall asleep and Maduro could escape.
Head on back.
Yeah. Doug, Jessica's going to pass on bit wagering. How about you?
I'd put my money on Delcy Rodriguez today.
Yeah.
I do think, look, she walked out after giving a Pulitzer Prize and didn't even get a public appearance. That's not a good day for her.
Yeah.
Candidly. And Delcy Rodriguez is a bad person. And the one thing I've noticed, I saw the Economist polling. I mean, the Trump's actions in Venezuela are very popular there. Not popular, but people want democracy. They want an election by the end of the year, which is much faster, I think, than what we're hearing, what we've heard from the Trump administration. But I do think he's giving her a chance to prove herself and collaborate and deal with these issues. And if she doesn't, my sense is he'll push the envelope. But if she does, she'll stay.
Cozy Earth, our sponsor, they've been our sponsor for a long time. 20% off everything on the site right now with the promo code two-way. This morning we showed you a little puppy who had swiped the owner's bubble cuddle blanket. And I've warned all of you, you got to buy 2. Well, here's a household that needs to buy 3 because here's another puppy, same household. This is Penny, Polly's roommate, and she also likes the bubble cuddle blanket. Penny and Polly both, and told by the owner she also likes the striped sheets. So buy yourself 3. If you got 2 dogs, you're gonna have to buy 3. The bubble cuddle blanket, favorite of animals and small children. Jessica, your 12-year-old would love this, I guarantee it. Very soft. Towel sheets, everything now, 20% off on cozyearth.com. Use the promo code Mark for 20, or two-way rather, for 20% off. Start the new year off right and give your home the luxury it deserves and make your home the best part of life. Head to cozyearth.com, promo code two-way.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.
And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and two-way tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.